What's up, YouTube? This is the inaugural video on my new channel, Politically Incorrect and Direct. All right. Um, I decided to create a channel where I talk solely about politics and only politics, and to have a base or an audience, a core audience who only are interested in that type of talk. Now everybody wants to hear sports, so I decided to just have a channel solely on politics. It's going to be small at first, but I think that gradually this audience will begin to grow. I haven't been in this position in about a decade where I only got, one or two subscribers, but in some ways it's a good thing because I'm able to communicate with my audience on a more personal level for a while. So I'm going to go after a familiar foe on my other channel. Now, don't get me wrong, Too Raw for TV still exists. I'm suspended for about two more weeks, a little under 2 weeks. I'll be back, but I have this channel and my backup sports channel, which I hope you're subscribed to as well, Too Raw for Sports, and I have links to all of my platforms in the description box. And if you choose to uh, support the channel as far as monetary donations, you can do so on that link as well. People have bills to pay. People have their own things to take care of. But I do want to just mention that by me being off of YouTube for 2 weeks, um, it is slightly hurting me from a financial aspect. But like I said, it's not your concern. But if you want to show love, you can do so on the link in the description box below. Well, let me go out to a familiar foe. Okay, that being former president, or as he sees himself, former Führer, Donald John Trump. Now, old Trumpy apparently loves him some Hitler. According to former chief of staff for Donald Trump, John Kelly, in a new book, back in 2018, when Trump was overseas at Paris, I think he was in Paris, France at the time. I don't know exactly why he was over there, but you know what? I think it probably had to deal with the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day, which would have been November 11th, 2018. That's probably why they were over there, and that would explain the subject matter. But anyway, when they were over there, before Trump was due to make a speech, um, John Kelly was talking to Donald Trump about who the allies were for the United States in both World War One and World War Two. And Trump began to just praise Hitler. Now, of course, during World War One, Hitler was a corporal, a soldier, and he rose to power in 1933 as he became chancellor. So he began praising Hitler and saying he did a lot of good things, as if the good things outweigh the bad. I mean, yeah, sure, he killed 6 million Jews. I mean, that's bad. Yeah, yes, he killed directly 20 million people. But John, look at this. I mean, look at the economy. Look at these numbers. When he first got there, their economy was in the crapper. And by 1936, they're hosting the Olympics. I mean, yeah, they were discriminating against Jews. I'm not saying that's a good thing. But you look at the overall picture, John. The overall picture is more important. And you wonder why this is a racist motherfucker. All he cares about, from his perspective, is the economy and numbers. I mean, yeah, he cooked millions of people and worked them to death. Yeah, he did a lot of fucked up things, but what was more important was, you know, he fixed the roads. The roads, they were really smooth in Germany. The infrastructure really improved. I will say Hitler has really improved the roads. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a shame about Einstein at all. Yes, yes, it's a shame. But he'll make a good lampshade. What the fuck, man? But this doesn't surprise me because I've told you guys about all of the reports that how he loves Hitler. His ex-wife, it was a Vanity Fair piece in 1990. Plus his ex-wife, I think it was Marla Maples. They both confirmed that this motherfucker used to have a copy of Mein Kampf by his bed. Copies of speeches from Hitler. He read them. He idolized Hitler. This is a white supremacist. I mean, how basic do we have to be? This is why I have a problem with people like Whitlock and Candace Owens. It's one thing when they were praising Bush and Reagan. That's like, racist light, or at least the people around them, or people their core support. But no, these are white supremacists. When you start praising white supremacists, even Michael Steele, coon ass, no longer is part of the Republican Party, or at least not actively. You got to be a special type of coon. You have to be on Uncle Ruckus levels to still be praising the Republican Party in the state it is in today. This is why Trump can fix his face. He's such a white supremacist. This is why he can fix his face and say that Capitol police officer shouldn't have shot that white woman because she's white, even though she was trying to break into a window and creating all types of federal property damage. And ultimately, the whole group were threatening the lives of elected officials while they were doing their sacred duty of, of certifying a federal election, okay, and certifying the next leader of this land, no matter how much we disagree with it, either one of them, right? That's what he did was just wrong. But Colin Kaepernick taking a knee, a fucking football player, him taking a fucking knee, that makes him the worst person in the world. Get the fuck out of my face. And I gotta watch it on this channel because um, I gotta remember, because it's been so long since I've been on YouTube, and I'm grandfathered in and shit on the other channel. I only can talk for 15 minutes, you know, when you have a channel that's not monetized, you only can shoot the shit for 15 minutes. Cause I tried to upload a video last night. I was talking for 23 minutes and got rejected. Too long. So keep an eye on it. 9 minutes. I'm pretty much done anyway. So this is a racist motherfucker. I've been telling you that for years. Okay, ever since 2016, I've been telling you that he was a racist. And I've been proven correct on that. Now, I'm not saying that Joe Biden is any better, okay, but they're both racist. And we also have a thought as a vice president, by the way, a complete and total thought. You know, I'm probably the only person that hasn't fucked Kamala Harris yet. I think I'm slated to meet her sometime in July, next July. I think it's the 27th. I think I'm supposed to meet her between 5:15 and 5:30. So I'll get a good quick nut in. I don't want to follow, in that pussy. I think I'll just go anal on her. I'll go anal. Uh, might bust on her right cheek. You know, and then thank her for her service to this country. I mean, look, it's my turn, right? Shit, I mean, 150 other million Americans already hit it. So that's the story of Donald John Trump, the most racist president we've had since Andrew Johnson.